You're low-key a guitar god. I'd much rather listen to you than 99% of modern shred players with their endless sweep-picking garbage. I agree with you in that sense. There's tons of guitar players, and they're awesome. I mean, they're very intricate, and they're very technical, and they know their stuff. I don't know any of that stuff. That's why I'm glad I never learned how to do sweep-picking, and I'm not knocking it. I just thought if I learn sweep-picking, then I'm going to sound like everybody else out there. Because everybody on YouTube does the sweep picking, and to me it all sounds the same. It's like they're trying to be like Kristen Pelletieri or Paul Gilbert or Amy Malmsteen. And when I hear the sweeps, I heard the sweeps endlessly all through the 80s, the first time round. And I get it, it's challenging and it's a great technique. I don't know it. So I'll flat out say anybody who can sweep is a much better guitar player than I'll ever be. I chose not to sweep, even though I tried. I could never do it. So I gave up on it. And I'm glad I did, because everybody in my neighborhood and my schools and my friends growing up, they were all blowing me away playing anyway, Paul Gilbert, anyway, Bruce Bouillet, Tony McAlpine, many more. They were all sweeping, blowing me away. And I'm like, okay, good, that's fine. I'll stick to George Lynch. And I'm glad I did, because I perfected my George Lynch. And no one else was playing like George Lynch. But I wasn't playing neoclassical. Everybody that I knew grew up was playing neoclassical. That was what you did. Just like when Eddie Van Halen came out, everybody was two-handed tapping, playing Eruption, and I get it. People follow their things. But when I see sweeping, I'm like, thank God I don't know how to do it, because everybody can sweep and they all sound the same to me. Everybody out there that can shred and they do all those sweepings, it just sounds the same. I'm like, I'm turned off by it. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I'm glad I didn't learn it, because I didn't want to sound like anybody else. Fortunately, when I play, I don't sound like anybody else. I just sound like Tony Fuentes. Everything I play is Tony Fuentes. I don't sound like anybody. I don't play like anybody. I don't play or sound like anybody. I have my own style. I have my own licks, my own tricks up my sleeve, which is good to have. So I don't want to sound like McAlpine or Ingmar Malmsteen or Paul. I don't want to sound like them. I couldn't even if I tried. I just don't want to sound like them. So I'm very happy to have my own unique style. So Mentino, thank you so much. Honestly, when people ask me who my inspirations are, your name comes up. You deserve the credit for your endless knowledge you're sharing. Mentino rocks. Thank you so much. I mean that with all sincerity. You're very kind, and I'm very appreciative. But there's a lot of wonderful guitar players out there that you can also follow, and that are amazing instructors, guitar players, teachers. I'm just one little peg in the big scheme of things. But thank you so much. I'm very grateful for your kind words, and it means a lot. From Sammy T. Hey, what's up, Sammy? Tony is ready to replace John Levin anytime. Oh no, John Levin's a beast. I need to do a video on John Levin. I have a video in the works on John Levin. But Sammy T, you know John Levin can shred. I love watching John Levin. John Levin to me is what George Lynch used to be in the 80s. When George Lynch came out, it was out of nowhere, blew your face off. And then obviously George matured and does other stuff. But John Levin, he plays and rips your face off. And I love John Levin's playing. So Sammy T, if Dawkins calls me to replace John Levin, I'll take the job. But John Levin's not going anywhere. But thanks, Sammy T. This is what my brother gave me back in, I believe, 2011 or 2014. I'm trying to think what year. 2011 or 2014. I think it was 2014. My brother got me this guitar for Christmas. Or my birthday or Christmas. But I love this guitar. And I'll be honest, full transparency, I have not played this guitar in, I would say, over 4 years, I think. Because the Bigsby, when I was trying to change the strings, the bar and the springs fell off. I'm like, okay, I'll just put it back together. I didn't know how to put it back together. So it was sitting in a room collecting dust, unplayed for at least 4 or 5 years. That's my fault. I was just lazy. Until I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and clean it up, take it to my guitar tech, and they fixed the Bigsby. And now it plays great, and I miss it, and I love it. George Lynch, Donna, just so you know, everything I play, as far as metal licks, I've stolen from George Lynch's live playing. Everybody can learn George Lynch's solos note for note from the studio, and those licks are there forever. But when you hear someone live, like Eddie Van Halen, they whip out stuff that's never on vinyl. You're never going to hear it again because it's all improvised. That's why I always wanted to gravitate towards live performances, live bootlegs, because I wanted to steal George's licks. Because he would do stuff live, they weren't on any of his albums. So I was listening for new licks, new phrasing, new tricks or whatever from George's live playing. And that's where I just get out of my runs and stuff like that. A lot of it's repetitive, but I try to expand on it with different, fingerings and so forth. But that's why I love watching George Lynch play, because there's always something new I can pick up and then try to learn it from there. So he's still my go-to guy, George Lynch. What else? Jet T. This is from Jet T. This is from Jeff, aka Jeff. Or I'm sorry, Jesse. Oh my God, I forgot your name. I haven't seen you in a while, Jesse. So where are you, Jesse? Nice sound, Tony. Jet. Thank you so much, Jesse. I hope you and your wife are doing good. Hope you're winning at the casinos, eating all that food and cheesecake. So let me know how you're doing, Jesse. Come by and get a sandwich. This is from RX774. I can feel it, regardless the licks is Lynch. The way you played it and put your feelings into it, it's so amazing. I can sense the feelings there. Good job, sir. Oh, thank you so much. This is on my video sounding like George Lynch. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I fake it. Everything I do, I fake it. But I have fun. So if I have fun, I can record and make the video. If I'm not going to have fun, I'm not going to make the video. Roger. Hey, Tony, just a suggestion. I know you have a couple of Jake Lee tones released. It would be pretty cool if you could put a Ultimate Sin tone on the list. Ultimate Sin album was a really good album with the exception of the keyboard synthesizer. I love Jake's tone on this album. Thank you so much for letting me know. So the Ultimate Sin album, I need to revisit that and see what tone you're referencing. Are all the tones the same on every song? Or are there certain songs, different tones on the Ultimate Sin album? But I will look into the Ultimate Sin, and if I can dial in more Jake Lee tones, I will gladly do that, Roger. So let me revisit Ultimate Sin album and see what you're listening to, or if you have a particular track in mind from Ultimate Sin, then I'll see what I can do to get as close as possible for that. All right, 123 Charvelli. Hey Tony, it's been a bit. I've been on hiatus for some time now from playing. Starting to refinish my basement for a new studio. It's my birthday today. 123 Charvelli, happy birthday. I know I'm late by 2 weeks, but happy birthday, happy belated birthday to you. And I'm sitting here up in a cabin in Gatlinburg, enjoying my morning quiet time, driving back through your videos. Oh, thank you so much. As always, love the time and energy you invest in making all your content. Glad to be back frequenting your videos. Keep it up. By the way, I have that same original USA Kramer I bought back in the day in high school. Love that guitar. I'll never part with it. 123 Charvelli or Charbel. Thank you so much. I didn't realize you were playing my videos in the car ride home. And the fact that you have an original Kramer back from my high school, that's amazing. I always wanted a Kramer. The Kramer that I almost got, and I was bad. I was mean to my dad. It was just too expensive at the time, but I was a kid, like 16, and bratty at the time. He was going to go take me to get a guitar, and he told me to pick any guitar. And there was a Kramer Spider. It was a Kramer Pacer with a spider web graphic on it. And I was this close to getting it, and he pulled it out. He's like, he couldn't do it. It was too pricey for the time. This is 1983. And it was out of the budget. I wasn't thinking the budget. I just wanted the guitar, the look, show it off to my friends. I was being selfish with the guitar that I wanted, but I didn't get. And I ended up not getting any guitar. And but I was mean to him for not getting the Kramer Spider guitar. So for that, I always felt really bad. But the fact that you got a Kramer back in high school was awesome. I never got one. I always wanted one. And I finally have one, thanks to a wonderful online friend who gifted me it, but I always felt bad I never got the Kramer spider, and I was mean to my dad. He forgave me, and I apologized and all that, but I was terrible for not getting it. Let's see. Thunder Falcon. Boss JS10 is a great tool. I really like my Great Thunder. I love it. I recommend it to anybody. 2-bar PSI. 2-bar PSI says you're jamming so good, man. Thank you so much, 2-bar PSI. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From PJ Cobb. I know, bitch. You crack me up, Tony. Cool Pass, gonna try it. This is regarding my 5 secrets to Eddie Van Halen's 1981 guitar tone. PJ Kobe says, I know, bitch. You crack me up. Tony, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the tone. All right. Angel Gonzalez says, nobody says bitch like Tony. Bitch.
Move, bitch. Move, bitch.
No, bitch. No. That was, yeah, no, bitch.
Move, bitch.
All right, Michael Myers. Hey, what's your favorite QR song? Mine is between Mental Health and Come Up Illinois or Breathless. I love Breathless. This is from Michael Myers. I love Breathless from Come Up Illinois. Or I'm sorry, I love Breathless from Mental Health album. Run for Cover. So I like Breathless and Run for Cover from Quiet Riot. I love that song. Run for Cover is kick-ass. I love Carlos Cavazos. I need to do more videos on Carlos Cavazo. He's a great player. He made his mark in the early 80s with Quiet Riot. Quiet Riot had the #1 hit, and because of Quiet Riot, all these metal bands just started coming out in 83, 84. It was awesome. So I need to do Carlos Cavazo's justice. All right, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. I'm Tony. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, comments, let me know, and feedback. All the guitar tones are coming. If I don't see you soon, I wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. 2022 is going to be awesome because the guitars are going to be broken out, the guitar tones will be breaking out, the guitar licks and lessons will be breaking out, and I want all of you to be safe, happy, and healthy. And thank you all for all your support, your kindness, your friendships, all your comments, everything for making my channel a success. And I love my little community here, and it's all about having fun and 80s heavy metal. Thanks everybody. Have a wonderful, safe, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I will see you very, very soon. If you have any requests, leave them below. All right? Bye everybody.